wine buddies.
Hi.
So I'm here with Leland.
Hi.
Before we get started, first of all, we haven't talked about what just happened.
Nothing at all.
Just went to the Bathhouse. If you have no idea what we're talking about, then you need to click here so that you can watch the video that we made that I posted on Sunday, which was our pre-Bathhouse video. In a nutshell, I went to a Bathhouse 2 years ago. Wasn't a great experience, but tonight we gave it a second chance.
Yep.
So Leland and I just got back. We went to dinner afterwards.
It was hard not to talk about it because we kept being like, oh, and then, no, don't say anything.
Where's your prop?
Oh, this is the key.
This says it all. What is this? It's a flashlight.
It's a flashlight because Thursday nights was a lights out party.
And it was dark.
It was dark.
It was really, really dark.
Yeah.
And so this is how you found your way around, is like, literally, you would have to do this because it was pitch black.
If somebody was walking by you, you would kind of click it at the ground or in their face, but clicking at the ground was a little bit more respectable.
Right. And really, you do want to see like who you want to like get a sense of who's around.
Exactly.
And, see the guys, but it's difficult. And no one really looks good in a blue light. You know what I mean? Like
No.
So
where do we begin? Where like.
I don't know. We survived. Okay, on a scale of 1 to like, you know what? It wasn't as. I was gonna say it was scary. There was parts of it that were really scary.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as it was more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
It definitely was more fun. I think what made it fun was that there was a whole vending machine area with pop and chips, and what I thought was a vending machine of fleshlights, but it was actually bottles of Powerade
like,
on
you
there.
can buy Fleshlight. I'm like, it's Gatorade.
It was Gatorade, and the bottles were just
dehydrated.
turned on their side, and I was like, you can buy Fleshlights?
There was kind of an interesting moment when there was these little side rooms, because it's a maze. It's always a maze.
It's one big maze.
Walking around, and on the left there's like these little like doors you could really easily miss.
Yeah.
And Leland didn't want to go in. I went in, and it was like a room full of glory holes, which are like those holes in the wall so you can put your penis through and suck or be sucked anonymously. Yeah. And there were guys, and they'd go up to it, and I was hearing this noise. It was like. It was like someone smacking their gums.
It was the gay cat call.
So people would go up to the hole and you go, and then a penis comes through. It was like they make this like sucking noise, and the penis comes through, and
I couldn't go into one of them. I went into one because you were like, you need to go in there, and I went in there and saw, and
that will stick with me for a while. That noise, I will hear it forever.
The hot tubs actually were quite
beautiful.
Nice. They were beautiful. It was darkly lit, and you'd walk up these little stairs. It was.
And these showers, and they were all surrounded in glass. So like if you were showering, you could other people could watch you shower.
And there was one big long one at the back, one big long. Of course there were big long ones. So
Leland had to pee.
I really, really had to pee. I think it was
couldn't find any willing mouths to take it.
No mouths. It was my nervous pee. I really needed to pee. So we found, the thing is that if you could walk around the whole perimeter of it, but then there were also like connectors in the middle, and in one of the connectors, there was that room with the sling.
There was a sling.
Which was very much like Britney Spears' Me Against the Music, because walking through with a flashlight and the slates of the wood, it was very much like when Britney's chasing Madonna, in this case though, to a sling. So one of the other connector middles was there was this big giant shower room, and thank God there were like stalls, so I really had to go to the washroom. Now what I haven't told you yet is what I found in the washroom. So I'm going to the washroom, and I'm kind of like, I'm doing my business, and there's a douching station, which I was like, amazing.
So convenient.
Convenient. I'm like, I didn't douche, so I could do this right now if I really needed to. And there was some instructions, which I thought was incredibly funny, is that it said hoses and connecting adapters or something are available in vending machines.
So you buy them.
So you buy them in the vending machines.
Oh wow.
Except.
But everyone would hear.
There was a hose, and I guess what would you call the part that you put into your butt on the ground that clearly hadn't been cleaned up yet? Clearly maintenance had not gotten to clean this washroom yet.
A poopy douche.
But so I'm trying to quickly finish up, and I hear this one chatting up a storm.
Right. I was like,
chatting up a storm, and I'm
So
like, who is he talking to?
meanwhile, I'm outside and I'm just kind of standing there in my towel. That's, by the way, the attire is you just like, you get naked, you tie a towel around your waist.
Yeah.
And so I'm just standing there, and people come and go, and they're walking by, and this one guy like walked by and like grilled me. And so I didn't know what to do, so I said, hi. And he goes, Davey? Davey Wavey? Davey Wavey? Oh my god, I can't believe it's you! And I'm like, you watch my videos, and I'm like, oh cool, that's really fun. And so as I'm like saying that, and I knew this was gonna happen, and so as I'm
this
saying
is your fear, is that you run into people that you know.
I don't really care.
Bathhouse. Well, you don't live here.
and whatever, it's a freaking bathhouse. And so he comes out, Leland comes out of the stall, and I say to him, Leland, this is Josh, my new Australian friend who's in town visiting. And he goes, I know Leland! Oh my god, I know who he is! And he was like so excited. So then he took us back to his room.
Because he wanted to take a picture of us.
Right, he had his camera, which, had I known you could bring your camera, I would have brought my camera.
We probably should have then gone to the room.
A video from the sling.
A blog.
Live blogging the sling.
Live blogging in the bathhouse.
So we walked back to his room, and meanwhile there was this guy that had kind of followed us all around the entire
He'd been following us beforehand. So here, out of nowhere, it was almost like he hadn't had the balls to talk to us. And here's this other guy, Josh.
Right. Hi. Hey Josh.
Hi Josh.
Hey buddy.
Yeah, how's it going? Who clearly to him probably was like, hey, he just picked up these two guys.
Right.
But followed us back to his room, and I had to literally like close the door on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say leave the door open so you could see us taking pictures with him, because they'd be like, oh, this is so not sexual.
We want to leave something up to his imagination a little bit, right?
Maybe, yeah.
I think the like schoolgirl giggles though that were coming out of
we're like, woohoo! So we took a picture with Josh. I hope Josh posted it on Facebook.
You walk around this maze, this gay funhouse, shall we say, and guys just have the doors open, and you know, some are just laying there, some ass up, some just kind of jerking off.
Like waiting to get fucked.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, why the bathhouse doesn't work for me is that, like, I need to I want to see like good face shots. I want to see like some like high resolution imagery with like light.
Yeah.
And but like if you're like really in the market for like purely like anonymous sex,
just
like
getting off.
Hey.
For you.
Yeah.
What doesn't work for me with bathhouses is the sense of you do get nervous, and I'm sure if you go a lot, you know that nervousness kind of goes away. But I think if I were in another city and it wasn't my hometown, I'd probably feel better going to it.
What didn't work for me was that it costs $18 to get in, and that you have to go there to do it. Whereas like you can pull up Grindr and it's like free bathhouse, 24 hours a day, and the pictures are colorful.
Exactly.
and you can see it and well lit.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, I'm probably a little too cheap and lazy to be a bathhouse frequenter. But maybe, you never know, Davey Wavey coming to a bathhouse near you. It's definitely something you need to try if you've never been, then, because it's such a huge part of gay culture.
I mean, we walked around in our towels, you kind of have to.
Right. And no one's going to touch you if you're uncomfortable with it. Like,
nobody was coming up and manhandling us or being like, hey, but like, it is a good experience to say that you've at least been in one. Yeah. And to see it. And I may go back.
Will you?
I think if it was like...
Now that you know?
Now that I know what's in there, I know what's going on.
We're breaking the stigma.
I think it could be...
We're breaking down walls, girl.
I think it could be really interesting there, going back with a different mindset.
Yeah. Okay.
And knowing that they have...
Leland is going there right now.
On site.
Leland's going there right now. After the video.
Right now. I got my flashlight.
He's like, does this pass still good? Does this pass still good? Alright, so from Toronto... hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you again soon. Hopefully it's like every 6 months we get a Leland and Talkie vlog. Woohoo! So stay tuned for March.
There we go. Awesome.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Peace out. Leland is also like squatting so that he can fit in frame with me. Stand up, stand to your full height. I am that short, yeah.